I don't know if this is the best form of aggro. It might be a slightly weaker form of aggro than something else, maybe, depending on how it shakes out. It's at least a solid deck, and it's the most fun way to play aggro. This is like, I know there's a lot of people in card games that just don't like playing aggro because they don't like the kind of decisions you have to make in aggro, but this deck makes you think. It really makes you think. What was that combo? Shark something something? Shark Chariot. When an ephemeral ally attacks, revive me attacking. That's cool. Oh, that's fucking gross. Shark Chariot and Hecarim. Summon 2 attacking Spectral Riders. Yeah. This is it. This is it. Omega Kaz got me. Let's go, dude. This is what we want. Hecarim usually activates the first time he attacks. Yeah. I still haven't like looked at this whole list, so we have time to figure out exactly what I want. But I don't mind getting down with the aggro spirit. I want to be a bit of a versatile player. Denia is also less good when your whole deck is dying anyways. Yeah. Grants an ally in hand to ephemeral and reduces cost by 1. Ah, right. I've seen this card around. Makes sense. Nexus Strike, create a copy of me in hand. Oh, dude, Silent Shadow Seer. I even forgot this would... Oh, this is actually so good in this deck. So I kill Glimpse Beyonds. Keep these 3. So Shadow Fiend is basically just dealing 4 damage on a one-time. In a way, that's kind of hard to block. Oh, you make Hecarim ethereal, right? Ephemeral? So I'm supposed to use Islander on Hecarim? Oh... That's weird. I could see an argument for using it on an ephemeral unit to just get the reduced cost by 1 for free. This is a really hard deck to pilot, I think. That seems wrong. You don't use it on Hecarim? You guys sure?
Sure is dark, eh?
Interesting. I don't want to... Guys, I don't want this game to exist on turn 6. That's not aggro. No, we got Shark Chariot. So it's like this deck is good depending on basically how many Shark Chariots you found. Because this is like the core of the deck, right? Like you need more Shark Chariots, I think. Like this card is fundamentally bunkers, right? We don't have attack on turn 5 though. Yeah, you're right. It's an interesting thing. The fact that I don't have attack on turn 5 means we probably can't do that. If we had attack on turn 5, if we were attacking odds instead of evens, I wonder if we could have maybe made that play. Run Fading Memories for more sharks. Which one's Fading Memories again? Isn't that 6 cost spell? It's insane. I love the sharks. This is a fun aggro deck, dude. I'm down with this. I could play this a bit. Show us the full art. Some full art.
Don't blink.
The art in this game is actually, it's pretty dope. Oh, that's cool. I like shooting it, and it's a shadow fiend. So Silent Shadow Seer already costs a lot of mana. I mean, you need to attack with like at least 1 ephemeral thing per turn. So this guy's a 3/1. I mean, if he's smart, he'll block this. People that play Ezreal probably wouldn't block this though. You summon an ally, give me +1. I mean, we can't attack, so we just want to kind of develop what we can and save into some reserve mana. Green Glade Duo is another powerhouse card. Green Glade Duo, yeah.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Giving him this flare doesn't really do much. So we can't play ephemerals when we don't have attack, so we have to put into reserve. Dude, the reserve system literally enables this concept. Like, if the reserve system didn't exist, this deck as a concept couldn't exist.
Firing.
I don't know, man. This game is just really well designed. It really is. So this is a deck that forces you to kind of definitely play around whether you're on odds or even. Summon 3 spirits. So it's 1/1/1 ephemeral. And this allows us to use our reserved mana in a proactive way. So we just play all the ephemerals and jam him up, basically. Maybe there's a consideration to save Shadow Fiend. He could Avalanche. I have to play around to Avalanche. That's the hard one. Sure, Shark Art was possible. Yeah, we'll show Shark Art. Dude, these arts are actually pretty badass. So he's pretty much not avalanching. I think he doesn't have it in hand. If he's not going to think about using it there, like 4 mana, plays Rhyme Wolf instead of killing these 4. I guess maybe he feels like they're ephemeral so he doesn't have to kill them. I mean, I don't want to trade my Shadow Seer into this fucking Ezreal. And I can't play a 6th unit because then I don't get Shark, right?
All in the wrist, see?
So I actually just can't play Shadow Seer yet. I mean, I want to save her for maybe when she can actually clone herself. And going into reserve mana when we have Haunting Relic is fine too. Although, oh, it's kind of weird. Putting reserve mana when you're on the offensive turn is bad. Because you want to save your reserve mana when you're on the defensive turn into the offensive turn. So the reserve mana is really not that useful if I'm saving it from offense into defense. Okay, here's full Shark Chariot art. That's pretty cool. So maybe I messed this up. This is a fun deck, though. I really like it. It feels very unique. It feels pretty different from like aggro decks than other games.
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
Is that the fucking cat talking? Cat can't talk. I've just turned in, never heard on the stream more compliments in such a short time about a card game. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think I've ever liked a card game this, like, in terms of like the initial period, this much. For sure. Just chilling here. It's a Yordle, and there is a talking cat in this universe. Wait, this is a Yordle? What the fuck are Yordles? Do all of them just look different? And yeah, so like reserving this mana doesn't really do anything. But there still was kind of nothing I could do last turn, right? I don't think there was enough I could do. I mean, it feels so hard to not play Hecarim here, right? Because like I'm thinking about this line where I play like Iron Harbinger and Haunted Relic. I could see that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, it's turn 6, you just drop Hecarim, right? They're Riders, so yeah, the 2/3/2. So when I attack with these two, I'll summon 2 Riders and a Ghost shit arc. Okay, so. Which means I have one more room on my board to do something else.
They'll never see us coming.
So on attack, this is a declaration of attack. So the riders are happening when the attack is declared. So it doesn't matter which order I put these in, right? Because the allies are going to be summoned either way before combat. Hecarim is always going to level up. Ephemeral allies have 2/0. Holy shit! Oh my god! Dude! What? Ugh. Dude, this is pretty nonsense. Free 15 damage seems good. This guy's just fucking sitting here. He's like, what do I do now? And then these two are elusives. Yeah, this is a fun deck.
You're between me and glory. No sweat.
I mean, you have to
You're
block
between
this.
me and glory.
It's not like you're not blocking that.
Charged.
I will say this deck is definitely kept in check. Aggro decks tend to really have to be super cognizant about the unit limit on board, like the 6 units. I mean, this guy's just dead, right?
The frost reveals all to me.
When I see this, I think, how did I play this deck so badly when I tried it?
Our strength is yours.
I mean, you might have tried a weaker version of the deck too, because this is a version that just makes more sense than the other 2 versions that I saw, at least. And this guy is a non-ephemeral, so I can play him a bit earlier.
We are ready, always.
And then we've got Haunting Relic plus Shadow Sealer. So each ephemeral ally is plus 2 damage. I mean, we have... Yeah, this is actually a big brain deck. You actually do have to think about a lot of things with this deck. This has to be like my favorite aggro deck. This is really fun. If there was no unit limit, this deck would be crazy OP. Yeah.
How'd you do that?
So when this attacks, and depending on how many chariots you've drawn too, completely changes like how you play. Like the amount of chariots you've drawn in the game will completely change like how much you favor certain cards. Because if I had like 3 chariots here, I would never have room to play like the sparring student, right? So it's like your playlines are going to be very different depending on like whether you've done 0 chariots or 2 or whatever, which is very, very cool. I dig it. An ironic 5-head aggro deck? Yeah, it really is. I want to get into this. This might be the last deck I play. What's this bad boys thing? Someone's 2 Spectral Rider? Wait. This is in the deck, right? I haven't drawn it yet. The Summons 2 Spectral Rider? That has to be in the deck, if it exists. So when I attack with everything, I'm getting 2 Spectral Riders and a thing. So I'm out of room, right? Then I just jam them up. Sparring Student is also a crazy one-shot. This deck is really tight. Okay. I mean... like, look at this shit.
Stand and
Yeah,
defend.
block this, dude.
Bitter cold.
Sparring Student and that other 1-cost with Barrier plus 2 Conditioner with nutty. Yeah, Barrier plus 2 is too weak. Okay. So yeah, this is a nuts deck.